OPC Bros.
Let's check him out. Hi everyone, it's your boy OPC Bro Yasu. Hope you guys are doing well. So today's video, we're gonna be comparing these fake One Piece cards. Very unfortunate that these are around, but it is what it is. We're gonna be checking out all these fake One Piece cards to the real ones. And so yeah, hopefully this video will teach you guys, you know, the big differences between the fakes and the reals. So yeah, very unfortunate, but you know, things has to be done, you know. So let's get right to it, guys. Let's go.
OPC Bros.
All right, everyone. So first are the leader cards. So these are actually really easy to determine whether they're real or fake. Right from the start, you can see. Sorry, the right ones are the real ones. They're from my collection. So I'm sorry they're sleeved. But I don't think it's going to do much of a problem because these are very easy to determine. First off, just looking straight at it, the big difference is that the real ones actually have these diagonal lines on them, like printed on them. And sorry for the shaky hands. My hands are always shaky. But these are the fake ones. As you can see, you see how smooth they are compared to the real one. The real ones have these like diagonal lines imprinted on them, and if you actually feel the real ones, like they're actually like bumpy as well. The picture itself looks, the real one looks a little darker, I would say, because these are obviously just printed. You know, they just print these out. And so yeah, that's a very like a real big giveaway. I guess another thing I would say is going to be the text. Okay, yeah, these fake one, this one, especially, it doesn't look too bad, but usually the fake ones have, you know, a little blurry, like the text is a little more blurry compared to, the real ones. So yeah, the text itself doesn't look too different. I would say it seems a little faded compared to the real one. And obviously the real one actually has a better, or I would say like a little thin. The text itself is a little thinner compared to the fake ones. Okay, so that's like the front for the Luffy alternate art. Back is a dead giveaway, you guys. I would say check out the back first whenever, if you you know, if you are planning to buy an expensive card, make sure to take a look at the picture of the back, or whoever the seller is, tell them to, you know, take a picture with it, with like a different leader card or something. Usually these fake One Piece cards have such a weird color compared to the real ones. The right one is the real one once again, the left one is the fake one. Obviously there is a big difference in the color. The border is much darker on the real ones. Actually the inside is a little lighter. But yeah, just remember that the colorway for the authentic cards, you can just take a look at it on your regular ones. Like it doesn't need to be like a parallel or or an alternate card one. As you can see, like that. Dead giveaway, very easy to determine it's fake. Also, once again, the front side, you know, no diagonal lines. This one has diagonal lines. 100% authentic one right here. Okay. All right, so that's Luffy. Let's take a look. Oops, sorry. Let's take a look at Zoro once again. This one also has the diagonal lines, as you can see. Zoro's hair is a little darker. You see that? Let's take a look at the text. Yeah, the text, this one is pretty clear. I think a dead giveaway would be this like C, you know, mark right here. They never get the C mark correct. It's always just smudged up, because once again they're just copy and pasting and just printing out the, you know, the image they get, you know, online maybe. So yeah, that's that. You know, once again, the diagonal lines in the back, yes, same as the ones. Next is law. Yeah, once again, the diagonal lines. The text itself, yes, as you can see, like this one is really easy to see, but the real ones are so clean, very clean, right? Compared to the fake ones. The one on the top is fake, or sorry, the one on the left is fake. Yes, so that's that as well. Once again, you guys, diagonal lines on these, okay, on the real ones. Okay, we got the Odin card. Yes, once again, diagonal lines. Let's see the text. Yes, once again, the real ones are much cleaner. You know. And back is the same. Very bad. Bad coloring. Here's Doflamingo. Yes, once again, got the diagonal lines. Text difference. Okay. And once again, the picture, the color is a little more, you know, darker for this one, I would say. The fake one is a little darker for Doflamingo, but yeah. You know, always check for those diagonal lines, you guys. All right, we got Kaido right here. Once again, diagonal lines. Yeah, and the text right here. Once again, a very big difference. Okay. Next is a crocodile. Yes, crocodile right here. Once again, diagonal lines. No diagonal lines. And text is a little smudged up. You know, the real ones are very clean and crisp. Okay. And last but not least, we got the leader card for King. Once again, the diagonal lines. And look at the text. Yeah, look at the C, guys. The C right here. This is a really big giveaway. As you can see, the real ones are very crisp. The C is inside the circle, while the fake one is all smudged up. There's also a C right there too, but yeah. Dead giveaway, guys. So dead giveaway, there's three parts. First one is the diagonal lines. Fake ones don't have the diagonal lines. Or I would say, you know, there is a possibility that they might add them in the future. So just make sure that, yeah, there's the diagonal lines, and also, you know, there's the text. Okay, the text is crisp. Make sure to look at the C, okay? And then the back is straight giveaway, okay? Back is straight giveaway. So yeah, those were the leader cards. Next we will look at the more expensive rare cards that they have.
OPC Bros.
All right, so next are the secret rare cards. In Romance Dawn, there are a total of 2, Yamato and Shanks. And yeah, so there's 2 different types. For Yamato, there's a regular secret rare, and then the alternate artwork Yamato. For Shanks, there's actually 3 different types, 3 different versions. There's the regular secret rare, the alternate artwork, which we call, in Japan, we call it parallel. The parallel cards, which are the alternate artworks. And there's also the super parallel, which is the alternate art for the alternate art secret rare. Yeah. But you know, if you play One Piece, guys, you already know. So you know, let's get started. First off is Yamato. Let's take a look. So before this, we took a look at the leader cards, and they actually had those diagonal lines, right? As you can see, they had the diagonal lines, whereas the fake ones didn't. For these secret rares, they don't have these diagonal lines, even on the real ones. But the dead giveaway would be, just looking at it, the background of Yamato. You see those like little bumpy stuff? Yeah, they have a lot of bumpy stuff on the back, and you can just take you can just see that by just like moving it around. Yeah, and obviously the fake one does not have it because they just straight up print it on the card. They give the real ones have a lot of details, and then you know it's kind of like, I wouldn't say like 3D, but it has that bumpy stuff on it. All right, text wise, I would say there are not much of a difference. I would say the font itself is a little, the real ones have, or the fake ones have a thicker text compared to the real one. And that, once again, that is because they straight up just like get the image and just copy and, you know, they just paste it on and just print it out. So that's why the text seems a little darker on the faker ones and thicker. For these ones, once again, the text is much cleaner on the real one. So this one is very bad, poorly made. As you can see, the really big difference right here. Once again, the C is kind of smudged, whereas the real one is very crisp and clean. Very nice. Besides that, I guess that would be about it. So once again, you know, the background is not bumpy on the fake ones, and the text is smudged once again on the side. Let's take a look at the back side. Once again, there's a very big difference in the color of the back. The fake ones seem to be pretty dark compared to the real ones, and you know it kind of looks a little, you know, a little blurred, you know, compared to the real one. The real one is very crisp, you know, obviously, but the fake ones, you know, the color is a little darker, and the font, I guess it kind of looks a little blurry compared to the real one. Okay, so yeah, that's Yamato. Next is the parallel, the alternate artwork Yamato. All right, once again, you know, the background, everyone, background. Make sure to look at the background. As you can see, like these clouds, they have these little bumps on the real one, whereas the fake ones don't. Same with this part right here, and this whole background right here, you guys. You know, this is all bumpy right here, but the fake one is very smooth. They do not have those bumps. Okay. And then like all these little details right here. This is not a scratch. This is not a damage or a scratch. This is actually from the print. And obviously the fake one does not have that. Okay. Yeah, like right here as well. Like these lines right here. Fake ones have them, but they're not. They don't look bumpy at all. Let's take a look at the text on the side. Once again, it is very blurry compared to the real one. Look how crisp the real one is. And once again, the font is a little darker and it seems a little thick. Seems thicker than the real ones. So that's a straight giveaway as well. Take a look at the back. Once again, the back is a totally different compared to the real one. All right, next is the Secret Rare Shanks. This is a regular one. Oh, I think I noticed something for this one. For this one, the red border right here has diagonal lines. Kind of looks like a rope, right? The fake ones do not have any of that. Oh, look at this right here. There's you know, there's some, you know, stuff on the top right corner. The fake one, you can kind of see it. They tried, but it's obviously you know, it's you can barely see that. The background itself, once again, very bumpy. You know, you see the quality. For the fake one, it's very smooth. Nothing's there. The fake one, the real ones, actually, these little like scratched up parts are they actually shine, whereas the fake one, I don't think they have that shine on it. Yeah, because it's just printed on. The sword, once again, has that bumpy stuff, whereas the fake one does not. And once again, the background is bumpy compared to the fake one. Let's take a look at the text on the side. Yeah, once again, the fake one is blurry and it seems a little thicker than the real one. Okay. Oh, and then this one has diagonal lines at the bottom where the name is. So yeah, that's another big giveaway. All right, so that's that. Next is the alternate art shanks. So we call this the parallel shanks, right? So for this one might be a little. Oh no, never mind. Very big giveaway. You know, once again, the background is bumpy on the real one, whereas the fake one is very smooth. Yeah, and then let's take a look at the text right here. Yeah, once again, very blurry. Okay, the real one is very crisp and clean. For this shanks, unfortunately, they don't have the you know, the diagonal lines on the real one, but yeah, just looking at the background and you see it bumpy, you know, and then the text on the side is very crisp and clean. And the text on the real one is a little thinner compared to the fake ones. Okay, back is the same. Okay. Last but not least, the parallel secret rare shanks. Yes, we call this the super parallel shanks. It has the comic background. For this one, the biggest giveaway is the details on the you know, the drawing, the comic drawing on the back. I'm sorry, this is a pretty expensive card. I don't want to take it out of the you know, this case right here. It might be a little bit hard to see, but as you can see, it's kind of like, you can see that it's engraved. Do you guys see that? Like, you can see that it's engraved. It's not just printed on there. You see? What is the? Oh, right here. This one is easier to see. Right here, like all these like side lines right here. You know, you can see that it's like pressed on there. You know, it's not just printed on. Whereas the fake one, yeah, none of that is visible. It's very smooth. Let's take a look at the text. The text once again is very clear on the real ones. The fake ones seems a little thicker and very blurry. All right, so yeah, especially for this card, everyone, you really need to check to see if you're not getting scammed by, you know, buying fakes, because this Shanks card does go for quite some money. And I definitely don't want you guys. I definitely don't want everyone, people, to be buying fake ones, thinking they're real. Okay. So please be careful. Please be careful. And once again, the back is the color is totally different.
OPC Bros.
Okay, so the last two cards that we're going to take a look at are going to be these two. First is Chopper card. This is the Chopper. You get this in Japan. You were able to get this when you attended the flagship tournament, and if you place if you place 8th or higher, you get this Chopper card. You know, not flexing, but you know, I was able to get 7th place. So yeah, but yeah, actually have the real one. I was fortunate to, you know, place 7th, so I actually got one of these Chopper cards. Let's take a look at it. For this one, I would say it's a little harder to see whether it's real or fake, because it's not as shiny as these fake ones are. I guess they just printed it differently. It is a hollow, but it is a very light hollow. For this one, the fake one is much more, you know, glimmery, much more hollow compared to the real one. Let's take a look at the text. Okay, so for this one, they actually did a pretty good job printing out the you know, the words on the side. But once again, the fake ones do have thicker font. It seems a little smudged like right here. See, they tried, you know, but obviously you see the difference of the C, you know. It's all smudged up on the fake one compared to the real one. It's very crisp, you know. Yeah, besides that, you know, this one might be a little hard, but make sure to just check out the, you know, words on the side. The fake ones are very hollow compared to the real one. The real one is hollow as well, but it's not as strong as the fake one. Okay, so yeah, be careful on that. The back side once again is the same. The fake one is definitely, you know, noticeable compared to the real one. Okay. All right, last but not least, this is the Frankie card you get when you win at the Standard Battle tournament. At least in Japan, you were able to receive these if you win, and also if you win the rock, paper, scissors. But yeah, this is the, you know, the alternate artwork Frankie card. So let's take a look at the card itself. Once again, the hollow is much less compared to the fake one on the real one. Let's take a look at the words on the side. Yeah, this one obviously it looks a little more blurry. The words on the side are blurry, much more blurry compared to the real one. And once again, this C is a big giveaway. Okay, the C is a really big giveaway. So, yeah, that's about it. And let's take a look at the back. Once again, back is very obvious.
OPC Bros.
Once again, you guys, I hope you learned something. Hopefully you'll be able to determine whether the cards you're planning to get are real or fake. I really hope that, you know, you don't end up buying fakes. That's why I made this video, to help everyone out. Once again, just kind of recap into, you know, spotting fakes. For these alternate leader cards, alternate artwork leader cards, make sure that there's always those diagonal lines. And for all cards, make sure to check the writing on the side. Usually they are very, you know, the font is much darker and a little more blurry. It's all smudged up. And make sure to check the check the back of the card. All right. For the more expensive cards, you know, make sure to look at the details, right? A lot of these secret rare cards are they have really bumpy background. As you can see, you can straight up see it by kind of moving it around. And once again, very, very big giveaway is the font on the side. Make sure that the C is crisp. Okay, it needs to be crisp. All right, in order to be real. And for these ones, for these two, I would say that the hollow isn't as strong. So if you feel like the hollow is very, very gleaming strong, and the sides aren't as clear than the real ones, then it would be, I would say it would be fake. So please, you know, keep out for those. And always check the background for all your cards. All right. Check the back for all the cards that you are planning to get online. You know, you can always ask for pictures, but once again, they might be showing you, you know, some different random cards. So that part, you know, just make sure, you know, to you know, ask a lot of questions, ask for a lot of pictures, you guys. So yeah, everyone, I hope you learned something, you know, about spotting fake cards. Please don't buy fake cards, you guys. You know, make sure to remember what you learned in this video, and let's enjoy One Piece cards. All right, everyone, that's gonna be it. More videos coming up from OPC Bros. This was your boy Yasu, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.